Hello friends, welcome back. It is time to do our second cash stuffing of the month. Let's start out by counting how much we are stuffing because I've already forgotten. It's 3 something. I know it is lean this time because we had an unexpected tax bill. I'm sure a lot of you can relate when you pay quarterly tax payments. It's a guess. Then you actually get your taxes done and you get hosed. We had actually estimated fairly well, except our oldest daughter turned 17. And somehow the government decides that when they turn 17, they're no longer expensive or something. So our child tax credit, which should be $2,000, is only $500. So you lose $1,500 right off the bat. So that is unfortunate, but we're working through it. And so therefore we have scrimped every little category where we can to try to pay almost $1,000 in extra taxes right off the bat. And then you know the pain of having to come up with the April payment, like the higher payment, because you know next year's going to be higher. So if you're in that cycle, you know what I'm talking about. It's rough. So anyway, let's count what we have here. There's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 140, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 352 is what we are stuffing today. All right, let's get ourselves arranged here. I am going to empty out the change in my little change purse here. I did finally order the flyleaf to go in my wallet from the Aesthetic Dollar. That's very exciting. That should be here any day now. And then that gets rid of the need for me to have that change purse, which holds all of our gift cards and my change. And I like to get rid of that as soon as possible because it's very heavy in my purse. I already have a very heavy purse. So, all right, let's start out in my wallet here. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. All right, kids is getting $10. Right now we are primarily using this to get into sporting events. We have switched over to softball, baseball, and track. And track is the only one that we will have to pay to get into the stadiums for events. I just went grocery shopping for the last time this month, so all out of groceries till next time. We still have a fair bit in eating out here. And eating out is actually not getting stuffed because we've already eaten out once. We got pizza in town and my husband was already in town, and so it was just easier for him to grab the pizza instead of coming back, home for the cash. So we still have 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34. That will get us like one pizza order basically, or if you go to Sam's Club, that might get us 2. Sometimes we do that. Okay, for spending money, I didn't have any grocery money left over, but I do have some dollars I have stuck in here, which I returned all of our pop cans. In Michigan, you pay a 10-cent deposit on every carbonated drink. And so I returned all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is going right into my spending envelope. And I have been getting, on Tuesdays, Big B has happy hour from 2 to 4. So I've been getting 50% off lattes. So that'll get me 2 lattes if I stick to the Tuesdays. Okay, that takes care of my wallet. Now let's move on to our binders here. We have a high priority. Oh, and I forgot, I made some new envelopes that we need to stick in here. So I do need my wallet again. I made a back to bank envelope to go in my wallet here, because when I do like a cash unstuffing, which is rare, I try not to do that very often, but sometimes you just need to, you know, online purchase things. I do keep some money in our checkbook. I always call it a checkbook instead of a checking account. That's just what I say. Anyway, and don't look too closely. I made these envelopes very quickly and they're very crooked, but they'll work. So anyway, when I do an unstuffing, I want to have a back to bank envelope, so it's just not like floating around in here when I need to bring it back to the bank. I really wanted one of those cash pouch things from the Aesthetic Dollar, but the flyleaf was only in the budget this time. So now I have vacation and fun. We have a big year coming up here, which these are both gonna go in low priority. Because it's my daughter's senior year and we are hosting a foreign exchange student. And so we're taking hopefully 2 vacations actually next summer, like not this coming summer, but next summer. It has been, for 10 years, I've wanted to take the kids out west. Jason and I have, on a big out west trip. And so that is happening the summer after my daughter graduates. And then because we are having a foreign exchange student, we want to go to Florida during spring break next year. We have a lot of family in Florida actually, and so it's basically just the cost of driving down, and then we have like free lodging and stuff. So that's primarily what that one's gonna be, is spring break. And then fun is, we wanna be able to do fun things with our foreign exchange student, and I would just like to have a budget for that. Like, we would love to take her to the Creation Museum, the Ark, in Northern Kentucky. There's just some things that we would like to do. Okay, athletic passes is getting $6. So now it has 106. You know what? These are really crappy. I guess it's okay. It's just gonna sit in there. Which our goal for this one is 150 by August. That's when we pay it. Beauty is getting 22. So now it has 32, and that should be enough for an eyebrow waxing appointment coming up, and then a haircut later on. Birthday is getting 30. The next birthday we have is my husband's birthday in April, and then we don't have any birthdays until November, so we should be able to get this nice and built up. But 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, plus some in the checking account. I kind of split it half and half, quite honestly. So some of the money is earning, we have a high yield checking account, so some of it's earning interest and some of it is in the envelopes for easy use. And it's just really easy to spend money online. So I do it this way to kind of curb the online spending. Christmas is getting 30 as well. So now Christmas has 1, 20, 40, 50, 60. My husband gets a 3rd paycheck in May, and so we're gonna be bulking up quite a few of these envelopes because we operate our budget off of a 2 paycheck month every time. And so those 2 months a year when the 3rd paycheck happens, we use it for extra things. We bulk up our sinking funds. We save a lot of it. We have a little bit of fun with some of it. So that's just typically what we do. Clothing is getting 20. We have had to deplete clothing a lot, so we really need to bulk that one up. Costco is getting 14 instead of its typical 50, and that's because I stopped into Costco after church to get dried mango because they didn't have it last time, and that's one of our very favorite things, and so they finally had it, and it was a Sunday, and I'm never in Costco on a Sunday, and I took one look at the lines. Like, you can't use cash in the self-checkout, and so I took one look at the long lines, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna use my card and I'll stuff less in the next cash stuffing. So that's exactly what I did. So now Costco has 1, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 137. And I don't go to Costco again until I have at least $200. So it's about every other month that I go to Costco. Furniture is getting 8. So now furniture has 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55. This is pretty much for, we need a new living room chair desperately, so that's pretty much what that is for. Gas is getting 50. Still have a little bit of change in here, so now she has 52. This is for my daughter's gas money to get to and from school and sports practices and such, and then she pays for her own gas to get herself to and from work. MacBook is getting 40. Desperately need a new MacBook, and I am trying to scrape every penny from everywhere to get this done within the next couple of months, but that tax bill really set us back. So now we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 65, 66. So 266, which is better than nothing. And I would still be sitting there thinking about it if I hadn't made a plan for that. Mattress is getting 17. This is for our foreign exchange student. We have to do a little bit of shuffling of rooms, and we just need an extra twin mattress and box springs to make that happen. So I've priced it out, and there's a certain amount that we need by like end of July. So now mattress has 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 111. School is getting skipped because it's time to buy curriculum, and I need all of that money in the checking account to be able to order that online. And so I've got $20 in school. That's just like if there's a science experiment that we need to run to the hardware store for, you know, some little thing or something. That's basically what that money is for. Okay, let's find a spot for vacation and fun in our low priorities. So fun comes first. These are just alphabetical. So I guess that's gonna be right here. And then vacation, I'm assuming, is at the very end. Okay. There's probably not a whole lot that we're stuffing in here because of our situation, this paycheck. Camping is not getting stuffed. Giving is not getting stuffed. This is not tithing. This is over and above anything that we want to do. Fun, obviously, is not getting stuffed. Graduation is getting 35. And our plan for this is just the interest that we earn in one of our checking accounts. And so I decided to save it up for I started it when we had about 18 months until our oldest daughter graduates. And we're just gonna see how much we can have in here. So cap and gown, I would count senior pictures for this, graduation party, all of that stuff. So we have 1, 20, 30, 45, 46, $146 so far. That is a good start because it's like, what is it now? About 14 months away. Okay, hobbies is not getting stuffed. Holidays is getting a sad $2. I ended up spending the rest of this on Easter basket stuff. Household is getting 8 because household only has 2, so now household has 10. I actually really need a home maintenance envelope, but I only make the envelopes in 3s so as to not waste the vellum and the laminating pouches and such. And so when I get 2 more, this one is actually pretty crappy. I could redo that one finally. So when I get 1 more, I will make those. Lawn care is getting skipped. Meat stock up is getting skipped. Miscellaneous is getting $10. And then why do I have a 50 left? Oh, because we got 1 more. Savings is getting $50. And what we're using savings right now is we're sporting equipment. I think the last thing that we need is softball pants. And then I think we're done for till next fall for sporting equipment, you know, unless something breaks or something like that. So that is everything. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.